When you look into the eyes of your child and you make judgment, whether good or bad, you're looking into the eyes of yourself. You're making judgment on yourself. But the judgment on yourself is having an effect on the experience between you looking into your child's eyes and yourself. It's so intricate how we have an effect on each other. We don't even have to speak sometimes. We don't even have to make judgment. But a thought can determine the whole universal shift between you and that child. But we can't face up to that, you see. So we skip by it. Yeah, let's skip. Skip. Just like you'll skip this video. Because you cannot stand watching yourself appear as this speaker, as this words, as what the speaker represents, because the speaker represents nothing. And you can't stand that. You can't stand the idea of losing your enlightenment. You can't stand the idea of losing your body. You can't stand the idea of losing your story, your CV. I have so much backups. I have photographs of when I was a child, my grandfather, and everything. I can't lose those. I have to back them up. iCloud. I can't stand losing. That was a great record from the Police. So we hang on, we grip on to enlightenment, to awakening, to the name. You see, the name of this site is Popsy G. It was a name given by the grandchildren. G Popsy, you're great. And it can go. It has no effect on the coming and going. You see, when you say it has no effect on me, it means the mind. And of course the mind, it has an effect on the mind. Because we can say things, oh, it's not affecting me, but deep down inside we're saying, well, yes, yeah. Your body's saying, yes, it does. You cannot let it go. You're pretending, you're conforming to the world of I don't care, or I truly care. So therefore it's no effect on me, but deep down inside it's burrowing inside, you know. It's like saying I eat chips and fish every day. You know, it's the best food. It's the only food. It's what I believe in, and it has no effect on me. And inside the fat and the chip and the potassium and everything is killing your body, and you know it. But you won't listen to your body. We cannot accept coming and going. We cannot accept losing the job. You don't have to do cartwheels when you lose your job. But we have developed a mind and a way to say, well, you know, I don't care about my job, but deep down inside you're so attached to not losing. We're attached to not losing. I built my house. Everything in my house I've paid for. I've worked hard for. I'm not losing it. I'm not giving it away. It's not yours to give away. You know, that's why governments are formed. Politicians and all that stuff we hate. They take it from you. And they're doing you a favor. But your mind says, no, they're stealing. I'm paying income tax 5 times for the same thing. They're trying to tell you, why is it that you're so interested in money? Interested in material objects? Why is it that you want to keep a particular thing? Ask any car lover. How many cars have you had in your life? Oh, 100. Which one do you still own? Well, none. Just the one I have today. It's the association with that car at that moment in time. That's okay. But it's past. And then you have the car lover who has 400 garages. I don't want to lose them. I don't want to give them away. I don't want someone else to benefit from them. It's an idea, a concept. I want to really tell you what it's like to be a nothing. Not a non-valuable form, because your mind will try and keep something about me. No, he's okay. No, I like his t-shirts. The mind cannot remain. You know, the body cannot remain. It's the same thing. I have a great respect for Deepak Chopra, a wonderful human being who doesn't simply stick with the neural. His I don't know what his background is. Whether it's a universal knowledge or a brain knowledge or a spiritual knowledge or whatever. He moves. He moves with the time. He moves with what is taking place. Like the body moves, and he tells you, your human body, every atom and every molecule will be renewed once a year. The whole body. Your heart is not your heart. It's broken up into the Eiffel Tower and the bed and the planet Saturn, whatever you want to call it. Everything is interchanging. So what is there to hang on to, really? What we hang on to is our name. And that name stifles us. The idea that I am a person stifles us. And that mind of ego says, well, that's the way it is. You know, you only have a short life. Be that person for that short life and live it out fully. And that's the ego speaking to itself. Ego is just another changing aspect. Tomorrow it could say something like, no, what I said yesterday, ignore. Yeah? Be spiritual. No. Be religious. Next day, be uncaring. It's not even a day-to-day basis, it's a moment-to-moment basis for some people, for some minds. Once we accept change and realize that the present moment is unchanging. If you want to be in the present moment, like Christ tried to be, that pure presence, that pure Son of God, how is it going to happen? Because you've been given a body, a changing body. You've been given a mind, a changing mind. How can you remain? Consciousness is a light shining about amongst its own celestial planes of, gems, of mirror-like states. It's changing. Everything is changing. Even your diamond ring, it doesn't shine the same light in the same plane every day, but it depends on the atmosphere, the environment, where you're standing, how you're holding your finger, how you're holding your ring. Everything is changing. Or you can just go with the flow, and they call it the flow of life. What we think we need something to hold us together, a name. Whether I'm flow of life, whether I'm permanent, I need something to hold me together. And that is happening as consciousness. Consciousness is the most stable, moving, emotionally moving experience you'll ever have. So discover the consciousness that you are. And you're free. You're free not to attach to change. And you're free not to attach to permanence and stability. You're within. You're between. You're neither. You're both. You are. I experienced the profound, this body experienced, this mind, this whatever I am, experienced this profound enlightenment. I experienced the voice of God. I experienced the Spirit, the Christ within the body. I made so many videos. But none of them are consistent. None of them are concrete. because I accept that enlightenment is passing. God is passing. Spirit is passing. Everything that is constructed and made out of mind is passing. You can find that what does not pass in the present moment. But one day you'll say, I've been saying Om for 25 years. Something wants to change. So I'm going to go out in the world and drink beer. So this. There's not 2 moments in a mind-based time world that is consistent. But the one moment that is beyond stability, it is beyond movement, it is beyond presence, it is beyond change. Have you discovered